Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
you said she was fighting Adam.
Well, originally, yeah, it was Adam because I think, or maybe, yeah, we'll worry about it later. Yes, she's fighting Adam.
Well, she must have not been fighting him for incredibly long because, he is human.
Mm-hmm.
He must have definitely gotten some weapons from Demon to last that long.
Well, he probably designed his own weapons because he is the weapon designer.
Well, yeah, but. Or at least gotten some tips from Demon, anyway, on fighting werewolves.
Yeah, because she's got the most experience, obviously.
Yes. She's the only one with any experience with werewolves.
Well, yeah.
Who's Mark fighting?
Mark? Well, that's a good point. He is a werewolf now.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hold on, let's see. There's. So maybe Mark is facing Cassandra, and Gerald just runs over Cassandra with Mark. Make sense?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? I know it's not going to make that sound, but that's what I think of, the Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah. I understand why you think the Dukes of Hazzard, but as I have said before, that particular horn sound
would not make the tune of Dixie.
The Dixie horn does not belong in a Jag.
I know. That's just what pops in my head every time. I know. Anyway, doesn't matter. But maybe, yeah, Mark should be facing Cassandra because they're both wolves.
Yes.
But of course, Cassandra's got the upper hand because, well, she's been around a lot longer.
Yeah, she has the experience, and she's a true werewolf. She's more vicious. He still has his human mindset.
Yeah, his puppy teeth. But
so to speak.
And he can't really use his powers because his powers have been decreased immensely.
Yes. He can still use his magic, but it's not near as powerful as what it was.
Mm-hmm. That was me drinking, by the way.
It's perfectly fine.
Yep.
Who cares?
But, yeah, I can imagine there being... You remember the scene in Van Helsing when Dracula and Helsing were going at it, and every time the moon went over, he would turn to a wolf, and then whenever it clouded up, he would shift back again, back and forth,
Oh,
back
yes,
and forth.
I love that scene.
Yeah.
I love that fight
Maybe it could be
sequence.
something along that line. Maybe Mark, he can shift to a wolf, but he can't, control how he shifts back and forth, and it keeps on, going somewhere, maybe... Fuck.
Don't worry about it, just keep going.
Well, actually, no, that doesn't make sense, because then there would be, have to be, a really windy night, and... Well... You know how maybe it'd be like that, where, maybe he can't control how long he stays it, so maybe every now and then he'll shift back, and he has to, back off, and then he'll suddenly shift back into a wolf again, and go back and fight, and he keeps going. He can't really control it. Maybe at one point when he's shifting off, he can shift back, and Cassandra's about to, take him out, and that's when Gerald rams her with the Jaguar.
Yes. There we go.
And then maybe after he hits her, he said something like you just got served, payback's a bitch, so are you,
You fucked with the wrong person.
yeah, that'll teach you to attack me at night.
Yeah. We'll figure out a line later.
You ruined my perfect chest.
I don't know. But like I said, we'll figure out a line later.
We'll come up with something clever.
Eventually.
Yeah. Now we'll just steal something from a movie.
As long as it's not copyrighted.
Everything's copyrighted.
Which sucks.
Yeah. Who's gonna know? We'll find some obscure movie from the 80s that no one's even watched in a million years.
No, most of their lines aren't any good. They're too corny.
Well, we'll just splice them together and make something good.
We'll have to see. But anyway,
So, that'll be that fight with Mark and Cassandra. He can't control how long he shifts into a wolf because he keeps going back and forth. Maybe...
The reason he can't control it is because he's still so young.
And inexperienced.
Yes.
You have to, have a certain, you have to concentrate and have a certain frame of mind to be able to hold that form. And that's why he keeps going back and forth. He has to back off long enough to get that concentration back.
Yeah, and part of the reason he lacks the concentration to stay in wolf form is because his transformation was incomplete. He still has that human mindset.
And it's his first moon.
Well, that too.
Yeah. Luna's a bitch.
Oh well. We love her anyway.
So that takes care of the fate of the Jaguar and God. screen went black again. So do you wanna do which one next? Hades or Ares?
Let me see.
Because Gerald or Adam would probably be facing those two.
Yes. Do you think...
I think Adam should go with Hades because he's the meaner one.
I was gonna say, do you think the humans should actually kill any of the others?
In self-defense, sure, why not?
Well, I'm just saying,
Well, at
in
least
battle,
one of them.
period, anyway.
Well, I can imagine them killing at least one of them. At least Hades. He's the a-hole of them.
Yeah, he is the jackass.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
But,
He's cute though.
yeah. Adam
Charles
is
probably
more... Adam is more of the warrior. He would be more capable of killing someone than Gerald.
Gerald's probably facing off with Ares. Getting his ass handed to him. That's why I had to get a car and run people over with it.
Well, he only had a limited supply of cars.
And one. That had to be fixed up.
Yeah. But, oh gosh.
But yeah, well, why don't we focus? Gerald's battle is really minor, so let's focus on Adam's right now.
Yeah.
I can imagine. Do you think the two acolytes carry weapons?
I'm sure they do.
Like, what we're talking? Probably not guns. I
No,
can't imagine.
guns would be too.
Guns are from pussies.
Guns would be too. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Cheap.
No, not cheap.
How are your feelings on swords?
I like them a hell of a lot better than guns.
Mm.
Guns are very cowardly.
Mm.
And, it doesn't make for very good action.
But then there comes the amusing part that Adam's all on, guns and weaponry, and then they got the guy with a sword. Who's gonna win?
Oh,
if you remember the scene in Indiana Jones where, he shows all this, stuff with knives, and then Indiana Jones pulls out a gun and shoots him.
Well...
Shortest battle ever.
Don't think Adam doesn't know his way with knives, because Demon's the knife expert,
That's
and
true.
she had to give him a few lessons.
Mm-hmm. Adam has the gun, but he doesn't want to use it unless needed, so that's...
Yeah.
But those weapons are for really supernatural purposes, so he's probably gonna pull out some Tongas or something like that.
Yeah, he's got blades on him.
Are they called Tondas, or are they Tontos, or... No, Tonto's the Indian. What are they called?
I don't know. We'll have to look that up.
Mm.
I honestly don't know what they're called.
Ah.
But yeah, he only keeps the guns for vampires and werewolves. And when I say vampires, I mean vampires outside the group, enemies.
Supernatural.
Yes. Only one that would attack him.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, self-defense.
Yes. But, that's the only reason he uses guns. He sure as hell wouldn't use a gun on another human.
That's mean.
That's just cowardly, like I said before.
And a waste. Those things are really hard to make.
Yeah,
Bullets.
and the ammo, it ain't cheap. He makes it himself, so it takes a lot of time.
And it's freaking silver. Silver's not cheap.
Yeah.
You have to go to a lot of pawn shops to get those necklaces and stuff.
Yeah. I can imagine, after the battle is over, him digging the bullets out of Cassandra.
It's like what Chris Rock once said. We could decrease street crime if we make bullets $10,000 each, and then it could be like a drive-by, and you're like, give me that bullet back!
Yeah. There be no more innocent bystanders.
Yeah. You make damn sure well who you shoot.
But anyway,
So, I guess we're gonna have a really, awesome... So, do you see, Hades having a sword, from Highlander, or something more like,
are you talking, the difference between a broadsword and a katana? Is that what you're trying to figure out?
Well, I just want to see... I want something in between, something slender, but not really small, maybe... Oh, jeez, what was that movie? It was Underworld, but they had some kind of sword. Who was the one that had the sword versus the werewolf?
Victor.
Something like Victor's sword.
Yeah. That was, I think that would fall in the family of broadsword. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, we'll look at pictures tomorrow.
Yeah, I could imagine him using